It's the fastest 2 minutes in sports. So the Kentucky Derby and horse racing, in essence, is about time. Jockeying into position for the right timing to make a move to cross the finish line with the fastest time. Tuesday, the time, about 9:30 in the morning. Horses headed to the Equine Medical Center at Churchill Downs. 2 of them from the barns at the track. And a short time later, another one. From a farm, arriving by trailer. It was time to see the future of safety in horse racing.
It's called a P.E.T machine, which stands for Positron Emission Tomography.
The new diagnostic scanner goes deeper with imagery.
It allows us to see how the body's responding, the cells are responding to the stresses of, in our case, race training.
For the horse, all he or she has to do is stand there.
And then they'll close it like this.
And can easily step out of it.
They go to move and they bump it and it swings open.
If they get uncomfortable.
So why is this a game changer?
So for the first time, we're actually able to get ahead of that fracture. For the first time ever, we're able to identify that lesion before it becomes a fracture line.
To actually see it, though, requires an isotope.
To get the isotope for the injection, it does require a little lead time.
Once again, timing, as Dr. Will Farmer, the equine medical director at Churchill Downs, points out. The isotope, driven from Cincinnati, has to arrive on time to be effective. The isotope, similar to ones used in human cancer screenings, is radioactive and is constantly decaying.
This is shielding us from some radiation.
Therefore, if it sits too long, it becomes too late for the right dose.
Perfect. Got it?
But first, the patient has to be sedated.
We okay?
Give it some time to take effect, and then bring him out. At this time, it's around 11:45.
You're okay.
Laura Kirkley is the lead tech, while veterinarian Dr. Katie Franklin keeps an eye on the horses.
It's gonna move up a little bit.
These are some of the first P.E.T scans since the 12 horse deaths at the track led to an emergency summit and the decision to move racing to Ellis Park. Dr. Farmer would have been here as well, but obligations at that track required him to be there instead.
We want to take every unfortunate accident and try to use that to learn so that we can help prevent another one in the future. And what we have learned is that approximately 85 to 90% of those horses have some type of pre-existing injury that's there. Now, most of the time this is very, very subtle.
Subtle can often be overlooked, but the P.E.T scans highlight the cells.
Oh, you're all right.
Displaying the problem before it becomes a very big problem. None of the 12 horses that died at Churchill would have had the scan because they wouldn't have been racing if they needed one. However, of those 12, 9 were put down due to broken bones and catastrophic leg injuries.
Then this is the carpus, and that's about as high as we can go with the machines.
In 2019, after 42 deaths at Santa Anita in California, it was time to make changes. The P.E.T machine was something new and was believed to be part of the solution. In the 3 years since, horse fatalities in races there dropped by as much as 80%. After tragedies at the track here.
This is, I think, a really big game changer to help with that puzzle.
There's no time like now for P.E.T scans at Churchill, where horses deserve to keep running and not dying.
Good boy.
Long before it's their time.
And if scans show an issue, trainers can rest the horse while veterinarians come up with the appropriate treatment plan. Dr. Farmer says the P.E.T machine, which arrived in March, is a $750,000 to $1 million investment by Churchill Downs. And for now, it's only the second one dedicated to a track in the country. John Charlton, WHS 11, on your side.